Hi, my name is Ahmed Shamshiri. In this video, I'm going to share my experience of traveling in August of 2020 at the middle of COVID-19 era. I plan to travel from Toronto to Sofia, Bulgaria, and the transit was via Frankfurt, Germany.
Внимание! Пропустите затварят.
And that is August 9, 2020, and this is Pearson Airport. Pearson Airport. So like the same. You see this? Restriction and precaution that everybody is taking because of the COVID-19, the social distancing, and all these other hassles, you will assume that everybody is doing their part to keep everybody safe. But that was not true. Once we get into the plane, all the seats were full and people were sitting side by side. There was no mandatory space between people unless some seats were empty because there was no passenger. At the Pearson Airport, there were equipment that every person's temperature was being checked before boarding on the plane. But this was only in Pearson Airport in Canada, not in Frankfurt nor in Sofia. From Toronto Pearson Airport to Frankfurt, we had over 80% of the seats are filled. Only few seats I saw amongst people that were empty. Wearing masks was mandatory and boarding was with keeping the distance, but it has no meaning once you get in the plane and everybody is putting their luggage into the compartment, and there was no social distancing inside the plane. Once we got out of the plane, again there was long line and waiting with certain number of seats leaving, and all those rules that we have on the ground. And in Frankfurt also, the airport was following strict guideline of World Health Organization and the German Health Authority to keep the distance. In Germany.
Bereiche A, B. This star line takes you to Terminal 1.
In the aircraft, everybody is sitting side by side, but here they keep people apart. I don't know if this is hypocrisy or ignorance. All the seats at the Frankfurt airport were arranged such that two people could not sit side by side. All the shops and restaurants at the airport, they had a strict rule of keeping distance. The plane from Frankfurt to Sofia was much smaller and it felt very, very tight. So we had 3 and 3, 6 seats in a row. The plane was, with comparing to flight from Pearson to Frankfurt, was very small, and same thing, there was not even a single seat empty. Everybody was just sitting side by side and no social distancing. Again, when we got out of the aircraft, and there was all the regulation and hand sanitization equipment everywhere. We are at Sardika. And that's the building of National Assembly. We stayed for a few days in Sofia. We were visiting our doctor, and so when we reached by the end of the week, we had some time and we used a train to travel from Sofia to Plovdiv, a city 150 kilometers southeast of Sofia. I got a ticket from Sofia to Plovdiv, and this is the departure time 10:25, arrival is 13:04, and the cost was 915 lav. And then I got another ticket Plovdiv to Sofia, the Bulgarian lev rate around €4.50. And this is the Plovdiv station. There is a restaurant that people will enter. A very historic city. By the way, the video for that will be separately published. Make sure to subscribe. So in that city, again, social distancing and all these things were implemented, but on the train, people were sitting just side by side. Turning back to Canada, it was the same example. So I was just sharing this with you and telling you that once you fly, there is no social distancing, and you're at the mercy of luck not to be infected. Thank you for watching. Please thumb up this video and also share it so other people know what is going on when they travel at this time, and make sure to subscribe so you get updates of my upcoming videos. Get the ticket from here. We're going to platform B. We are now in Plovdiv. We're here at the National Museum of Natural History. Before we enter the metro, we have to put the mask. So they give us a face mask and sanitizer. And I don't know what it is, but they give you a package like this.